Patrick Haggerty here, Basin Youth for Christ from the Broadway Theater in Malin. John chapter 5. Jesus has an encounter with a man who is chronically ill, and he's lying at the pool of Bethesda. Okay? John chapter 5. After this, there was a feast of the Jews, and Jesus went up to Jerusalem. Now, there is in Jerusalem by the sheep gate a pool, which is called Bethesda, having 5 porches. And in these lay a great multitude of sick people, blind, lame, paralyzed, waiting for the moving of the water. For an angel went down at a certain time into the pool and stirred up the water. Then whoever stepped in first after the stirring of the water was made well of whatever disease he had. Now, a certain man was there who had an infirmity or a sickness 38 years. When Jesus saw him lying there and knew that he had already been in that condition for a long time, he said to him, "Do you want to be made well?" The sick man answered him, "Sir, I have no man to put me into the pool when the water is stirred up, but while I'm coming, another one steps down before me." Jesus said to him, "Rise, take up your bed and walk." And immediately the man was made well, took up his bed and walked, and that day was the Sabbath. Now, it's interesting. This man has been lying at the pool of Bethesda for 38 years. And he's paralyzed in some way because he's unable to get up and move himself into the water to be healed. So he's suffering from some sort of illness that limits his ability, his mobility. And every time these waters are stirred up at random, he's never able to get in there, but he keeps coming back to this pool day after day after day for 38 years. I don't know how old you are out there, but think about it. 38 years is a long time. And he's lying, though, at the pool of Bethesda, and it's really beautiful. You want to know what the pool of Bethesda means? The word Bethesda means house of mercy. He's lying in the house of mercy for 38 years, hoping to get well. And remember, there's all sorts of people lying around this pool, but Jesus only comes to this man. And my encouragement to you is regardless of your infirmity and regardless of the sickness that you deal with in your life, whether it's physical or spiritual, the Lord sees you. And he'll come and he'll visit you in the house of mercy. He knows your name. He knows your situation. But then he asks the man a really bizarre question. Again, he's been lying there 38 years. Do you want to be made well? Well, duh, of course, or I wouldn't be coming here for 38 years. But the man, he says, "Hey, I don't have anybody to put me in the water." But he doesn't realize he's talking. You know what stirred up water is? Living water. Stirred up water, running water is living water. And he says, "Hey, I don't have anybody to put me in the pool when it's stirred up, when it's living." And yet, he doesn't realize that he's talking to the living water, to Jesus Christ. And so the Lord who met the woman at the well and said, "Hey, do you want to have water that springs up to eternal life? You'll never be thirsty again, living water." Well, he comes and he offers his living water again to this man lying by the pool, and he is instantly made well. When we come to Jesus, man, we're healed. Come to him. May the Lord bless you. He loves you so much.